All right. Night number 4. Here we freaking go. Hunters, hunters, hunters. It's all hunters all the way down. And I wanted to check. Yeah, vision and vision. Yep. So standing behind this does basically nothing for us. We're better off if they shoot us, if we're being honest. Okay. Not much more to do. Very predictably, they don't want to shoot us. So... where can I stand? Is there a place that I can stand where I can get this shot off? There we go. Not doing a great job blocking the gold mine, but, you know, that's kind of how the cookie crumbles. Do love having a scepter handy. Will not deny it for a second. Okay, next turn things start to get exciting over on all the sides. So okay, we kill all you guys, then over here. Respect to our momentum hero for being able to hold things down relatively well. You might as well stand over here. I don't think there's any reason not to. Okay. The issue is that I will need to make it appear on the... oh, wait, hold on. So... hold on, I have a lot to catch up on. Sorry, I got distracted. So there's a non-zero chance that I may be able to make a shop dedicated to metal sale, but that needs some thinking. Dedicated metal shop might cause problems early since they don't exist at all item levels. The issue is that I will need to make it appear on the evolution level shops, and that is true. Or make a fake level 0-1 metals that cost 0 gold and don't do anything. That is an interesting question. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like at least when I'm thinking or imagining or discussing a metal shop, I don't think it sells metals, which I know is far more complicated to talk about. But you know, like, obviously it's interesting to have a metal shop to kind of like increase metal quantity, but I think that it's much more interesting to talk about if there was a way to make metals behave as a different resource, I guess, more than anything else. All right, I think I'm taking one shot from this guy. think that's okay. And then over here... Are you for serious right now? So I think if we don't move this hero, he's going to get very shot by the hunters. In this case, I think we just put up some block and put on a brave face, but metal with cheer and minus 15% damage. That's what we're looking for. Why don't we already have that? I will say though, as part of our like discussion of metals, I have for a long time wanted metals to have for there to be metals for other like lower level but build critical perks, which, you know, obviously cheer wouldn't count on that list, but there's some others that that would. Oh, come on. Oh, the blocker directly in front of him is so freaking lame. So I'd have to step to here to get him. Probably worth it. Got 2 actions left, so it's just going to be like this guy and this guy. With how bloated the metal pool already is, it's going to be tough to find anything. Right, and that is exactly why, from my perspective, the answer isn't to make it a shop. Right? Like, that's the issue here, is that I agree. If you make it a shop, it's super bloated, it's awful, whatever. But if there's some way that we could provide some agency in what you find, then I think it is interesting. Some perks don't work well with the ability to remove that perk. Dio, can you give a more specific example? Because I'm curious about that. Off the top of my head, I'm struggling to think of a perk that removal is particularly problematic. Certainly not calling you a liar. Just want to be clear. Just struggling to think of it on my own volition. Blood Mage would be weird, but would it break anything if you could remove it? Like, there might be some weird behavior with... Yeah, I mean, there could be some strange behavior, to be sure. But I can't... I'd be surprised if it broke stuff. We did kill the elite early and leave one guy up here, but I don't think it's a huge deal. Get off my mana well, you absolute son of a gun. No respect for the process. Fine. I'll do it that way. No need to leave like random panic causers there or anything. Is there a weapon type you wish they would bring to the game? So it's not exactly a type per se, Logan, but the thing that I have been wishing for a long time, that they kind of flirted with the gauntlet and then it didn't become a thing, is I want a weapon that makes propagate as attractive as multi-hit is now. That's the thing that I think would be really enticing. No specific examples because it's not in the game, but I have explored the perk code, and a lot of the reversal must be implemented separately. Okay, so that's great. That's great info, Dio. So like when you remove a perk, it's not sufficient to just remove it. You actually have to like undo some of the things that were added previously. That's very good intel. We did. Oh, we still got the elite corpse. It being a hunter was a little annoying. It's night 4, which is technically the breakpoint for getting more gold from items. We already have 440. I could build the inn and just see what we have on offer. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I want to see a level 9. +1 trinket, +1 prop bounce, and chubby. I like what we got going on here. From what you've seen, it's like a 2-step process of first disabling the original perk and then enabling other perks. So that, I mean, that is in its own right problematic, right? Because we would unless that code is generic, which it doesn't sound like it is. This hero looks okay. I think we can make them work. Welcome, Zaniel. See what you got going on here. Sata's multi-hit seems like an easy choice. Yeah, actually we have a really nice... No blessing, but I think that's fine. Don't even need runic gift. Do we think we can mod it so you could have a 3rd trinket slot? That would be of interest to me. So we have volatile. What if we went for a sadist propagate build? Like a gauntlet type of deal. Maybe like gauntlet tome. We've tried it before to not great effect. But I don't think this run is super high stakes. So we're gonna try something new. We're still interested in Crit Master. First Blood is still fine. Hex is still good. Okay. Let's do our other level ups first, I think. Runnar can take a crit. We're going to need some crit on this hero, but then let's roll looking for more health. Well, isolation is fine here. Skill range is great. We get 2, which means organic armor war cry is on the menu. Which does mean we're going to need to reduce our health. So if we find a cannon lurking, we may grab that. I think, given that we have damage and crit here, I'm going to roll here looking for momentum or something that sweetens the pot. Which do we prefer? I might actually go crit. And then we get 1. I think inertia does still take precedence over proximity shot. And then our poison multi-focus gets overload. And finished damage control and 1.1.3.4 did break your mod. Oh, Dio, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Truly, that's the worst. That's a huge bummer. We needed some accuracy. I'll just take that and then take some XP gain. It seems they changed something in the way they handle tooltips and breaks most of the tooltips on the perks. Oh, that's a huge breakage. I think we can go gear now. Well, why don't we go one more round and just get our ballistas in order. What are we at for ballistas right now? 20. Yeah, we have a lot of ballistas still to build. But I'll go items on the little ones. So we still get some goodies. This one's a little one, though. Oh, this one's a big one. There we go. All right. Looks like that worked out perfectly. All right, so Zaniel here, we've already mapped them out. Ah, yes, sadist propagation. Okay. Skill range is important, but start showing me some prop game. That would be fantastic. Yo, game. Seriously. Propagation stuff. Come on. Are you serious with me right now? Wow. All right, we're just out of luck. Yeah, Meowcenary, we're definitely spamming some ballistas. I wanted a chill run. This is insane though. I have never I just spent 16 rerolls and didn't see a single propagation skill. Big woof. Big friggin' woof. That sucked. This hero has failure to launch syndrome in a big way. Holy cow. Did we go over cap? No. We're just at cap for skill range. %19 crit. I don't think we're getting much value out of that right now. We'll definitely get all the levels that we need, but oh, disappointing. 4 move on a pair of pants is pretty zany. I think we'll use a roll here. That's what we're going to have to do, Dio. Yeah, the sheep that could, it's just kind of, that's just kind of life, you know? The randomness giveth and randomness taketh away. I think that pair of pants was fine. Yeah, you can only do so much. We have a bunch of offhands, so well, we might roll that one. That looks like an easy roll, though. Nice pistol versus the heavy greaves aren't that interesting, so I'll take the pistol. We've been getting some really, I think, what level scepter are we rocking right now? One with a skill range. That's a bit of a wash. I'll grab the cannon just because we can use it to eviscerate our Warcry hero's HP. The dream. Okay. Not a lot of stuff that's too exciting. Oh, this pistol was lower level than I thought it was going to be. For 5% momentum, probably not worth. Okay, does anyone want either of these chess pieces? They are better than the ones that we have currently, but where's our Warcry hero? That's a lot of health for you, so we'll give you that. Is this one more? No. Okay. Then Prop hero could take this, but I don't know if that's any good. Prop hero can also take the pants. Our Warcry hero is going to take that. And I think for now, our prop hero is going to take that. And then we got 7 there. Where is your 7th AP coming from? Oh, we picked up one when we were leveling? Probably. All right. One of our heroes has 6 AP, so we'll give them that. Slight upgrade. I will do the last level of Shopkeeper's Friend, despite the fact that it will not pay for itself right now. Double cannon means we can get ourselves injured a lot faster. 2 medals, love to see it. I don't think either of our daggers warrants being replaced. No, they're good as is. Everyone could be in knight's armor. Let's roll. 11 mana isn't that great on this, but the steel pauldrons are pretty good, just generally speaking. Pick up the gauntlet and the tome. They're not great, but they're the things that I actually wanted on my propagate hero. So we'll do that. And then you can take that. No reason not to. And then our prop hero can take this and this. Hang on to the hand crossbow, although we'll probably find better since our shop is enhanced. Shower of blows. Just in case me. What would it look like for our Warcry hero? Doesn't have thickness. So Carnage wouldn't get value. I think it might be a little late for us to pivot into Shower of Blows. Maybe look for another hero that could be a Shower of Blows hero. But regardless, do a repair, and then let's build some stuff. Checking to make sure that the olive pickup is not currently pending. Let's see. We don't need them on that side right now. We're only getting hit from 2 sides, so there we go, and we have mana recovery for everybody. You love to see it. We are broke. And let's see, who's gonna... Let's have S-Prop try and do some work over there. We'll put poison in the middle. We'll have momentum over there, and then you can provide some support over here. But mostly, Runnar is going to be doing self-damage as aggressively as humanly possible. Okay. Onward and upward. Night number 5. Yeah, Sheep, I think that it makes the skill ceiling and kind of like the nature of the game a little more interesting from my perspective. And that's why I like it, I think, if I were to try and put my finger on it. I think I will just do... Goal is just to get them injured. That's the plan. Get rid of you, and then... I suspect that he is now going to be injured, and he is going to walk less far. So we're going to leave him be as is. And then you just need to get your opportunism going. So... also pop crit. And we'll get ready for what is to come. I guess we can poke this guy too. Yeah, if you get any stat that you want every turn, all heroes will look, yeah, they'll basically look identical, which, you know, is interesting and can still be compelling. But yeah, there's something nice about the fact that you have to kind of read the tea leaves to figure out the way that a hero ought to be built. Elite Ripper, hasta luego. I'm really not overheating. Gosh, it is so hard to overheat sometimes. It's mostly me not knowing the game well enough to pivot to another direction. That's very fair, and I think that sometimes, you know, the pivot isn't as possible as you hope that it was. You know, that can also be a thing. You know, sometimes the game is just cruel, for lack of a better descriptor. Sometimes there's not a pivot to be had. Ten stats at a time on level up. That's interesting. I think that could be really overwhelming. And at that point, you know, like, I think you'd probably want like a D&D style character creator type of thing. where you just have like little plus buttons next to your various stats or something like that. But that would be somewhat humorous. Whoops. That's not where we want you to go. This hero is pretty far, I think, from dying, so I'm content to keep putting them in harm's way. They have like 600 hit points, so, you know, it feels relatively safe. I would prefer to give more stats to a hero trait so that it is still random, but you have a direction at creation. It would be interesting if there was something like a... how am I thinking about it? Like, it would be interesting if, like, there was a sort of, like, you could establish a trend where you could basically be like, once a hero has some of a stat, they are more likely to get more of that stat type of thing. Could be kind of interesting. Like, I could see that making a lot of sense. Now, you're not going to die, right? We'll find out, I guess. Does this kill? I don't really want to kill you. I guess I can kill you. That's not a big deal. All right. Like Brotato weapons? Yeah. Kind of like what they did with Brotato weapons. That's a very good analogy, Corpus Risky. When a hero has maximum of a stat, they can't see it. I don't think I've ever experienced that. That's good to know. But like legit, I don't think I knew that was an option. Pretty cool. Or was that, were we talking about Brotato there? What's the most difficult thing about this game? I think you're going to get different answers from different people. For me, I think that the thing that is the biggest skill cap for new players is cohesive builds. Understanding the way that perks and those sorts of things interplay so that you can make heroes that are strong. So I focus a lot of my energy when I'm doing like build guide content and that sort of stuff into trying to help people do a better job with that, because I think that it can be very challenging. Let's see. I think I will have my poison hero do this guy in. Okay, there we go. Now, are you in any danger? The harpies hit hard, but we kind of like that. Maxed out stats won't show up on heroes. I'm trying to think of how many times in all my days I've maxed out a stat. It's very, very, very low. Like that doesn't happen too often, at least for me. But it's cool to know that that's the way that it works. Starting to get some good injury going here. You love to see it. I think we stacked up a decent amount of sadism, so I think little disappointed that with what we did there, but I think we can clean it up. You can make some weird gear that maxes out a stat, but kill you on the start of night, so you have the ability to lock a stat during level up without impacting the rest of gameplay. Wait, what? I think I'm confused. It kills the hero? This kills the crab? Thrown Dagger is a pretty good skill. So a gear that gives you like 1,000% accuracy but deals 900 or 99,999 magic damage to a hero from an automatically cast skill. What are we trying to solve here? Can someone walk me through why a hero dying but a stat being high is a good thing? I feel dumb. I feel like I'm missing something. What are we solving? Does opportunism work on any attack or just... It works on any attack, the God Diablo. Any attack can benefit from opportunism. So you equip the equipment to max the stat, then level up without seeing that stat, then unequip it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's got it. Okay, now I understand. That's wacky. That's interesting. So yeah, so you forget to unequip it and your hero dies. And then you're like, well, that's, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, no, I get it now. Interesting. Yeah, interesting approach for sure. It would be like an inventory nightmare to a certain extent. I'm worried about this guy getting shot. Okay. Who has actions? That was probably the wrong place to put that, if I'm being honest. We did a good job distributing the damage between our heroes. I wish Geo Reservoir felt a little more impactful. With opportunism, I hope this is a kill. We're gonna have to find some multi-hit for this hero for sure. That is probably the notification of the 10-minute ETA. It's even 5. Okay. So right after, looks like we're almost done with this night. So once we finish this up, I will I'll be getting Olive going. Okay. Looks good. I'm also going to try and move through this a little quicker. Boom can't come soon enough, that's for sure. We're gaining 59 back, so I'm not too worried about that. Getting a little lazy on the corpse piles, but I forgot how awkward the gauntlet can really be. Up to 24% damage from our Warcry hero, though, feels pretty good. Okay, nice. Two level 10s also feels really nice. Corpses look right on schedule. All right, let me go take care of the olive thing, and I will be right back. I'll send some links out. Oh, Ares. I missed your message? Oh, yeah, pretty sure you maxed out probably in multi-lot. Yeah, I do often max it out. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry I missed your message on the YouTube side of things. Warcry hero has no blessings. Hopefully find a shop. Oh, no blessing. Oops. Good call. All right, we back. Sorry about that. The pupper is off to have fun. Lucky girl. We got a great haul here. Lots of goodies to dig through. We're at 28. We need 4 more ballistas. All right, ballistas are done. We'll start working on walls next time. All right, and we're broke on that one. One next to the mana wall needs to get done. How could I forget? Warcry hero needing ballista. That's a big oversight. We'll take. Do we take mana collector? I kind of feel like we take Fortress Master, actually. I'm not sure we're going to be using a ton of mana. So let's take Fortress Master, make that a little stronger. Big armor up. Aspirationally, I'll take some crit power. Then our momentum hero still needs a lot of momentum. We got good enough stuff on that page that I'll roll for it. That's not a lot of momentum, but Proc Shot comes online, and then our Poison Multi-Poke hero can pick up that. And Mana Collector for some sustain. Another AP is fine. Said I wanted some multi-hit over here. But when the game offers you lemons, something, something, something. All right. Probably time to hire another hero. We certainly have the cash flow for it. We want a level 10 hero now. Yeah, we have 2 level 10s. We want a level 10 hero. Noella fits the bill. Martial artist. One-armed martial art. I don't think I've seen martial artist many times at all. 18% physical is significant. One-armed is just annoying. I don't want to deal with it. A lot of level 9s. Rolling into a beautiful oblivion here. Okay, let's see. Catalina. Pyromancer, Swift, Light Traveler. Good enough. We'll get back up to that. We're going to be selling some of this gear, so we'll get there, no problem. Well, the game heard me that I wanted momentum and then put it on 3 terrible items. Thanks, game. Again, not what we like to see. These fur pants are good enough, though, for a Warcry hero. What's our Warcry hero rocking? Yeah, I think it's time for us to pivot away from those XP pants. Ask and ye shall receive. Indeed. Just what I always wanted. This full helm, potentially also decent enough. Has damage, accuracy, resistance reduction. Those are good stats. It'll probably get replaced, but level 3, not good enough. Level 3 dagger, again, not good enough. This could be, for a Warcry hero, that's an insane amount. We also know that Lone Wolf armor is crazy. I don't like the healing received on that one, though. This is a this Paladin shield is an insane amount of armor, though. So we'll grab that. Or an insane amount of health for that hero. Scale armor is good. Yeah, the shield was pretty sweet, Spartan. I like it a lot. Good for selling. Ooh, yes. We are building a hero with propagation, so can't complain too much about that. Hold on, let me just distribute a few goodies. Let's see. The cannon can go away for now. Yeah, that was like 200 HP for runner. And then I think for now, poison multi-poke, you get that for more crit. You have a free trinket slot. You can take that. You can take that. You have a momentum hat on. It's a bold move. 62% accuracy. I think we dip into exploit weakness. Not that we're going to be hitting too many isolated targets, but what would we... maybe actually we don't really have a place for it, unfortunately. But that's hilarious. Let's keep grabbing stuff. A little late for a wisdom amulet. We don't need as many offhands as we normally do. Offhand wand to go with that shower of blows. The hero we just recruited could be a shower of blows hero. It is a possibility. So maybe I'll hold off on grabbing that one. It's a cool helm. So, wait, So I thought someone said that one of the abilities on Hammer was undodgeable. Crush is not undodgeable. Mithril Hammer not undodgeable. Yeah, there's no undodgeable on the Hammer. We were talking about that yesterday, but I think I just debunked that, unless I'm misremembering. Which could happen. Wouldn't be the first time I'm misremembering something. 11% crit on pants when we kind of need pants versus a better tome. I'll take the better tome. It sells better when we replace it. And then we're saving the offhand wand to see if our new hero is indeed gonna be a Shower of Blows hero. I'm not entirely sure I know what that means, but that's a different story. I think we can't hang on to the cannon for the moment, but all this stuff can go. Okay, we rolled, we found someone, we like Catalina well enough. What are we looking at here? Do they have the things that we are interested in? And they're kind of otherwise lackluster. Maybe we just go for it. We don't need damage, so that doesn't do anything. Non-Blood Mage Rocket Jumper variant. We could. We don't have Overload, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of want to try out Shower of Blows again, though. Like, I like that we have it early, but I want to kind of get it going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna commit to another Shower of Blows hero. I think it's interesting. Since we already have the metal, we'll see what we can learn. Crit power is going to take some time to scale up, so I think we're okay grabbing a little bit of that. We mostly want magic damage, though. That's our best. Isolation is good, too, for sure. A little skill range could have been nice, but... because we don't have Field Study. I did like Field Study the last time, but I think it's okay that we don't have it. Should our Shower of Blows hero have... we do need to find some crits, so I should probably chill out a bit on this. Should our Shower of Blows hero have 100% reliability was what I was going to say. Just funny thoughts. Show me some crit game, please. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. Now, let's see. This was isolation. Undodgeable. Okay, so snipe shot scrolls also we can keep an eye out for. Where's our momentum hero? Oh, I just gave them an AP. I'd rather them have that. You can have that. What did I see in these fur leggings? Oh yeah, they were for a Warcry hero. Yep. 902, not bad. We're at 500 hit points. I guess we have to keep the cannon for another round. Let's I think I'll probably give you that, and we'll go like this, and then we have one more reward. We're gonna grab the offhand wand. And now we're definitely looking for a bada bing, bada bang. See, that shield is really nice. I think we take the shield, even though it runs a bit counter to our plans, perhaps. But we can give this to almost anyone for now, and then later this will be great on a lot of different heroes. Our Warcry hero ditches this for this. Okay, now we were looking for one more wand. I also wouldn't mind the Warlock Greaves, but they can wait. Really, game? You're not going to give me another wand? If I roll, we're not going to get it anyways. I wouldn't have minded the Prophet's Veil either, but I think we lock in the Warp Crystal while we have the opportunity. We'll be fine. You're just going to sit over here, I think. Momentum hero over here. Propagator over here. Like, this is a weird crew for this side, but I think it's fine. Let's see. Have we used our... We have used our mana regen. All right, I think we're ready to go. What gear do I have left in here? A warp crystal. Should equip it. Very arguably should be equipped. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, our Warcry hero is going to be a little redundant with our Shower of Blows hero, aren't they? Now, obviously with Shower of Blows, we're going to kill some enemies outside of the base, but I really want to get this ramping quickly. Which means I want to use all our AP to get that going. And then similarly over here, we'll need to reestablish our overheating next time. think these guys will still have the range, but that's okay. Why are you so far over here? I don't know. Unclear. It's just, like, I gotta say, I recognize that we've been, you know, like, there's been some arguments about Shower of Blows being a little weak sauce or whatever it happens to be. Like, it ramps up so quickly. Let's see if we can just take some hits here, I think. Is it good? This hero's hitting pretty hard, too. I do gotta say. Meanwhile, our poor poison hero is just over here like, I don't, there's nothing to do. The ballistas are too strong. What do I do? I think we just got hit for 7. That wasn't great. But yeah, it's amazing how quickly that scales up. I feel like our momentum hero has yet to act. But this is what happens when you ballista. Looks like that gold mine is probably dead. Run's going well, Sam. I will say every time we get Shower of Blows, you know, we've been testing it and whatnot, like, it is just surprisingly good. Like, it seems to do a lot of work. Alright, so now you're going to have to earn your keep. keep officially earned. Doesn't look like there's nothing we can really do about the fact that... Do I need the block? No, I really need to take more damage, more than anything, I think. Alright, we'll just chill then. Yeah, Sam. So we've been building it with double wands. And it is... Like, the hero ramps up surprisingly quickly. So we just got this hero this turn. And, I mean, they're already hitting for, like, 1,000 damage. And they're not even in their final form, right? Like, we can obviously only use the primary attack, but, like, we're hitting non-crit for big numbers. You know, we're capped at killing 10 per turn, right? That's the trade-off. But it doesn't feel like a huge trade-off. Trying to get this guy injured is also not an easy task, but... Does this help? Yes, does appear to help. Okay, we'll do that. You're just chilling. $10 + 2 + 4 if you count quick reload. Yep, good clarification. We're gonna try and get to that end state, but I don't think we had quick reload on that hero. And I don't think we could save that gold mine as much as I wanted to. Did you have quick reload? Yeah, quick reload wasn't available on this hero, but would be nice. We are very slowly making progress on our health pool. Probably better to have a slow descent than an overly speedy descent. Has our momentum hero still not picked up boom? I guess that's this coming. Whatever. Just for giggles. I know it hurts our corpse mountain economy, but I think we're okay. This is like a Hail Mary just to try and get this hero injured sufficiently. We've had like I'm having a hard time getting them low enough, but how are you doing, Shower of Blows, friend? You're at 334 damage. Yeah, there's not a lot of interesting play. I guess we should... Anything else? I can shoot this for doing some damage to myself. I can mortar this to do some damage to myself. Alright. That's probably... This guy's gonna die when he moves anyways. So, might as well get one more shower of blows value out of that. Okay, items. Let's do our level ups first. So our Warcry hero has 1 perk to pick. The amount of accuracy is still hilarious. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. I think that's better than Legendary Assassin. And what weapons are you going to be using endgame? I don't know. I don't know yet. Momentum hero picks up boom. Huge. Poison multi-poke. See Fortress Master being more interesting. It's also insane that Sadist is not a medal. Just want to say, like, that's a rough one. I don't think Don't Panic makes a lot of sense here. Are you capped on poison damage yet? No, you're not. Our prop friend here can pick up Mana Collector, so they can use Lightning Bolt, I guess. No prop to be found, I just want to say. It's kind of insane. We've, this prop hero got no propagation bounces. They have some from gear, and they have no propagation damage right now. It is a wonder that they are even here. Let's see. Take some skill range. So take some mana. Cool. We'll take some propagation damage, I guess. Okay. Those levels were largely uninspiring. We get all the way around. I feel like I probably need like one more round of cannoning to get that going, but maybe not. Epidemic metal. No. Not what we're looking for, unfortunately. Are we getting one more hero, or are we done? 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting one more hero. Okay, let's do that then, I guess. Looks like a good hero. Alicia. We'll get them. So we'll see about getting some quick gear sales so that we can figure out what they want. So just stuff that sells really well. Yeah, 71 is fine. 2 AP on a chess piece. I think we just take that. I think someone will use it, probably. Yeah, it stacks up really fast, Sam. $67 here versus... I'll take 75, and then I'm going to sell that immediately because I don't think there's a hero that needs that. And I think that gets us to where we need to be to recruit the hero so we can figure out what the heck they're going to be when they grow up. No blood collector. No proximity shot. They can just be a regular blood mage. But they don't have berserk. Hey, Ecstatic, how's it going? Welcome on in. We could try and find a berserk medal. Let's see if there's one just waiting for us in the shop. There ain't. There isn't. I might do an immediate reroll of the shop just to see, though. Nah. Okie dokie. All right, so we could try to build a hedgehog. We have almost everything we want for a hedgehog. Oh, we don't have thickness. Yeah, it's a pretty awkward blood mage. No blood collector is annoying. We could go rocket jumper without, but we don't even have longer weapons. This hero is kind of lame. I don't know. I'm gonna keep collecting gear, but I don't like them very much. That's so boring in Lustrous. Boring but effective is still boring, but it is effective. If our momentum hero wasn't one-armed, that could be good. We could also dismiss them and try and recruit another. We already have a lot of skill range on our poison hero, so I'm uninclined to do that. I think I prefer the Archmage's Scepter. What does our momentum hero have? They literally don't even have second trinket, so that's good. Where'd that 2 AP chess piece go? Give you that. Let's see, so if I move this cannon off, the Warcry hero still needs to take some damage. But I think this puts them almost at health cap. So I was wondering if these pants were more armor. 957, 992. Okay. So this is an improvement. That's not terrible. We could give that to someone. This could potentially go to someone. Dagger, not interesting. Okay, I think all this stuff gets sold. So, at this point we could roll, trying to make something happen. Or we could abandon this hero and re-roll and get another one. If we roll and find Berserk, the only thing we're missing then is like thickness, and we can do a hedgehog without thickness. All right, let's hang on to them for the moment, and we'll do some rolls to see what we can come up with. Watched some of your videos and was thinking, this guy sounds like someone who works in tech. Yes, you were not wrong, at least formerly. Formerly of the tech world is a true statement. Any undodgeable scrolls? No. We roll. Nice offhand. There is good. Condensed hate. Offhand hand crossbow isn't bad. The Warlock Greaves are a little low. What's our poison multi-poke hero rocking for a chest? Bunch of crit. Yeah, I can stick with that. Our momentum heroes, Helm, very similar to that. We can roll again. Earthquake Strike, Surgical Strike. 2 skill range. I think we got enough skill range. Okay, we do get another roll then. Oh. Okay, so Grape Shot Blast is undodgeable. That's not the way that... Wait, so did we validate that it was that? Am I misremembering? No, okay, Grape Shot Blast is undodgeable on both. Okay, interesting. So that's a great way to stack up a lot of value. Lightning can go on S prop over here. It's interesting. We don't have... I bought this offhand crossbow, but I'm realizing we literally didn't have a place to put it at all. We have no weapons for our new friend. Forge Mastery. It's a lot of poison damage. I'm going to grab it. We do lose a lot of crit there, but we can pay that forward there. Still have no weapons for our potential hedgehog here. Now we have weapons, but... Organic armor. Did they have bodybuilder? No, they were spiky counter, right? I think I'm recalling correctly. For 70 poison. Yeah, spiky counter. Okay, we get maybe one more roll, and then we have to mortgage the whole farm if we find Berserk. Good news, we don't have to mortgage the whole farm. Bad news, no Berserk. No more undodgeables. I don't think we bother re-rolling here though. Okay, our hedgehog is passable. Would not recommend, but let's build them. Figure it out. We'll go for coagulation. Do you want coag? We should be pretty unkillable regardless. Maybe we won't be. It's that or sprint, I think. Quick reload on a blood mage is really good too. Do that, I think. First blood, I think, is a fine pick. All right, so. We don't have thickness, so we need to pick up some of that. Okay, all of our primary level ups apparently are just going to be resistance. Not necessarily complaining, but... I'll take the crit. We have 50% damage. I think it's okay. We can take a little bit of momentum. That's fine. Some crit power is good. I can't help but notice, I don't think we've seen a single multi-hit roll. Advanced training is really letting us down. Do that for a bit more. Oh, we're not taking coagulation, so that was a waste. Our first multi-hit of the run. All right. Yeah, Moldy, it's still taking a vacation. Just slightly less of one. All right, so let's see. So you live here. We love putting hedgehogs there. We'll put Wanda here. Warcry here. Poison here. And then put you in that corner and you in that corner. Yeah, looks good. All right, up and away.